We've made our way to the interview setting. Claiborne Memorial Medical Center Senior Care IOP is providing a higher level of care than outpatient therapy, and here to tell us more about their program and who qualifies are CEO Tina Haynes and Dr. Sam Absher. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yes, we're excited to talk about a really good program that you guys have and who actually qualifies for this and who can benefit from such a great program. So tell me a little bit about it.
It's a program, our IOP program is a program for people 55 and older. It's an outpatient program for people with mental health issues where they go in and have individual, group, family psychotherapy, 3 groups a day. And a little bit more.
Yeah, we have, this is actually an extension of Claiborne Memorial's outreach to improve mental health in our community. As you probably know, mental health in our state is not always at the forefront, and therefore this IOP is to reach out to our older citizens, as Tina said, 55 and older, but actually more Medicare 65 plus age, who have any number of issues, some of which are pretty common, like depression, anxiety, isolation. Some are more intense, like perhaps undiagnosed mental illness such as psychosis, deeper depressions, whatnot.
And how can people get involved with the program? How would they know that they qualify, and then what number do they have to call?
They call 927-2024. That's the number to the hospital, and we can give them more information. You can tell them more about the referral and who can give.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually what's very interesting, and Tina and I were talking about this, we need to make more of an effort to get out to our community that basically anyone can refer to the IOP. You could refer if you liked. If you identified a neighbor, an elderly neighbor, or a Medicare-aged neighbor that you thought maybe needed some help, call the hospital. We'll get our social worker, make a house call or whatever, phone call, interview them and see if they do qualify. And that's what's unique about this program. It is not provider or physician driven. This should be a community driven program. We reach out to our local ministers, we reach out to our home health nurses, we reach out to our nursing home administrators and nurses, so just anyone. And we would like to hear from a lot more people, actually.
Absolutely, and I think, Tina, you and I were talking about how some people may be out there with little to no interaction, and they might be alone, and they need someone to refer them to a program like this that they could definitely benefit from.
Right, someone may just notice that they have a neighbor that they see occasionally, and you recognize that person as that might be the only interaction they have with someone. That would be an ideal candidate to at least refer to our program, and you can, as their neighbor, make that referral.
Yes. And it's important, like you said, Dr. Absher, for us as a community to take care of our elderly and people who are in desperate need of programs like this.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I might add that just some of our staff, we have a board-certified psychiatrist who has over 30 years of private practice experience. He's there every Tuesday. So everyone who's potentially admitted to the program or who may be a candidate, a patient for our program, is evaluated by a psychiatrist. And that's just part of the mandates of the government, of the third-party payers, whether it be Medicare, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, whoever. Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for being with us today. Lots of great information. We definitely want to encourage our community to take care of the elderly and people who are in desperate need of these programs. Thank you guys again.
Oh, thank you.
And stay with us. We've got more Living Local after the break.